Hey guys, welcome to oddsmarket.com. I'm Natalie Rydstrom. Nigel Seeley is here with us in the studio. We're taking a look at the best plays taking across World Cup qualifiers Europe, Saturday 12th. The best plays there. Nigel, thanks for being here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to another great weekend of international football. Looking forward to the England game at the weekend, Austria vs Ireland, Wales vs Serbia, and some big games across the continent.
Yeah, sure do. I tell you what, talking about Austria versus Republic of Ireland, that's actually one of my favourite plays of Saturday. Both teams to score. Very surprised actually why it is priced this 2.05. Both have scored around 2 goals a game. Definitely expecting both teams to score on this one. Any tips on that match?
I have got a tip in that game. I actually have. It's not both teams to score, actually, surprisingly. I think Austria win this game. I think Austria are a very, very good side at home. They really disappointed in the European Championships when they went to France. They were a shadow of the side they were in qualification, very similar to what England were. But at home, they were unbeatable. I think they're unbeaten in their last 10 home competitive matches. They've played Ireland the last 4 years. They won 1-0, 3-1, 6-0. They battered Ireland. Sorry, not last 4 meetings. The Irish, for me, aren't a great side. And at home, they're capable of winning games. But away from home, I don't like them. And I saw 2.1 Austria to win this game. I think that's a great price. I think Austria at home are a very, very underrated side. I think they will beat Ireland. Ireland is all about getting home results and passion about them. And Ireland games, recently in qualifications, not this season, the season before, if you backed under 2.5 goals in Ireland games, you'd probably make money. So away from home, I think they go there to get a draw. Martin O'Neill's a very negative manager. And I think Austria have a point to prove after their very, very disappointing campaign. Their World Cup campaign has been okay. And I think they win this game.
Yeah, I'm seeing a slightly different match. Republic of Ireland obviously slightly ahead. They're undefeated. 2 wins, 1 draw. Austria have 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. Both have scored 6, but Republic of Ireland have conceded slightly less, 3. And I think putting them on the road, I agree they're a stronger team at home. But putting them on the road there, I think slightly evens it out. One of the bets, it's a lean, but I was sort of looking at a draw. I think that the both teams will cancel each other out, but both teams to score is my bet. And obviously these two teams haven't played since 2013, and that back then there was a lot of goals. Last head-to-head, 2-2 draw. Time before that, 3-1. Yes, generally to Austria. Austria would be picking up the wins. There was some draws in there. I think this could be closer than the odds suggest. I'm just wondering the price there of around 2 for Austria maybe isn't enough.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the point in the goals, but I think it's got to the stage already, just after 4 games in qualification. Austria have to win this game. It's a much bigger game. And if Ireland go there and defend, which I think they will, if they can come back with a point, then they'll be happy. So it's Ireland will not show any initiative to go through the attack until Austria score. Then they'll change their game plan, and I think that's a dangerous strategy. I think Austria were brilliant in qualification for the European Championships, but when they got there, they just didn't do anything. And I don't think their results have been that bad. I mean, I know they got beat by Serbia 3-2 in the last game, but a 2-2 draw at home to Wales in a very good game and a win in Georgia. This is a tough group. People are going to take points off everyone. They've got 3 home games to come now. They've got Ireland, they've got Slovakia and Moldova. And I think they'll target this game as a 3-point match. Ireland will target it as a 1-point match. And I think the team that shows the better initiative will win the game. And I think that'll be Austria. So I think what you need for your bet for both teams to score is an early Austrian goal, and then it's game on.
Yeah.
But if it's 0-0, if it's cagey, going into the second half, then I think Austria will eventually win the game and Ireland will leave it too late. And that's my only concern for that bet.
All right. What else are you looking at?
My other bet I think it's the goals market in the Wales v Serbia game. I mean, this group has got loads of goals. I think Wales against Serbia is a match that cries out goals. Wales are scoring goals for fun. We know they've got Gareth Bale, who's an exceptional player, one of the best players in the world. In their qualification games, every single one so far has seen, 2 of the 3 have seen over 2.5 goals. Their last game was 1-1. But I think it brings in both teams to score here. I think over 2.5 goals is a bet. I just like this game as a goals match. I think it's a very tricky game to call in terms of who's going to win it. But the last 4 internationals for Serbia, every single one has been over 2.5 goals. They've won 2, drawn 1, lost 1. I just think goals are definitely the way to play in this game. And both of them are very good going forward. And both of them are very weak at the back. Both of them have slightly weak goalkeepers as well. And I can see both attacks being the better here. And I think both teams to score, or even over 2.5 goals, definitely get with goals in Wales and Serbia.
Yeah, I agree with you as well. It's both teams to score 2 with William Hill, over 2.5 goals, 2.38. Tons of value considering that these two teams are the top goal scorers of the group. Not really sure why it's priced like that, but it does obviously open up a door for us as well if you just want to play the over 2 goals, which is 1.62. If you think that this could maybe even end in a 1-1 draw, but I also think both teams to score as well is a great bet. One other match I'm looking at though is Croatia versus Iceland. More interested to sort of hear your thoughts as well from Group I. Croatia, big favourites here on their turf, 1.42. Iceland, you get as high as about 8.9, draw 4.73, those odds with Pinnacle. Both enter with back-to-back wins, both of Croatia's 2-0. But Iceland's last match was 2-0 as well. Before that, they beat Finland 3-2. Both have 7 points from 2 wins and a draw. I think it's going to be really close. I don't know why Croatia is priced as low as that, but so much so because Iceland has been priced as quite a big underdog. Iceland to score over 0.5 goals, so just to score a single goal, you can get that for 1.85. Definitely think that is worth a bet. Yes, Iceland's on the road, but if you look back into Euro 2016, they managed 2 on the road to France. They managed 2 at England. Iceland to score a single goal of 1.85. Am I missing something here?
Well, the Iceland games before the last game they played, both teams' scores come in an alarming rate. I mean, they're defensively always lapse will goal, but they're attacking and never give up. I think Croatia are a much better footballing side. I mean, they're technically very good. I think they were very, very unlucky in the European Championship, lost in that last-minute extra time game against eventual winners Portugal, and I thought they could go on and win that European Championship side. Their stats aren't very good for them. They've met 4 times before. Iceland have never, ever beaten Croatia, and they've only ever scored 1 goal in those 4 games. They met in the World Cup qualification where Croatia won 2-0 and Iceland drew 0-0 at their place. So I think the bookies may look at the stats, but I think Croatia are the better side. I think they're the worthy favourites. I maybe have a slight play for both teams to score, maybe, but I think Croatia are too strong. I think the Iceland side, very similar to Wales, had their eureka moment, didn't they, in the European Championship? That was the best they were really going to get, the quarterfinals. And most teams have a bit of a down, or most individuals have a bit of down. They've done well in qualification. They're unbeaten in their 3 games. But this is a real test for them against a very, very good Croatian side. I think Croatia will win it. Maybe slightly towards the both teams to score, but only very slightly, very lean. But I think Croatia will be too strong.
All right, there we go. That's Nigel Seeley. Do head back oddsmarket.com for daily picks of the day throughout the World Cup qualifier tournament. Thanks for watching.